Today is Saturday the 17th, and your girl, what is your girl doing? Nothing. I don't know if I'm gonna have a job at Kohl's next week. Let me tell you why. I just have not been feeling the best, okay? Haven't been feeling the best, been miserable, and I just don't want to be working while I'm feeling like this. It's hard enough. Just waking up early in the morning. Let me say this. I don't have a problem waking up in the morning, but to wake up, have to get dressed, have to shower, have to look presentable, that's a lot to do within an hour, and I'm just not there. I'm not there to take care of myself right now. Like, I'll do it throughout the day, but like, I'm just like, y'all. I'm just like, no, thank you. Anyways, I've been thinking about putting in my 2-week notice at Kohl's because I feel like, I said this in another video that you'll be seeing, but I'm not paid enough to do what I'm doing. I'm not. And I hear that some people are getting hired with making more per hour right now. So I'm just like, really? But I just really think I just need to take a step back. But I need income. But Kohl's is not a lot of income. So I don't know why I'm saying I need income. Like $100 here and there is nothing, but it is still something. So what did I want to tell you guys about? I have a smile on my face just because I always have a smile on my face. But I did my personal study. I did some reading. Well, I didn't do some reading. It read it to me. Because I'm not there. I'd rather just listen. Even though I'm not focused 100%, I'm still listening to some positivity, which is good. So I will always take that. What else is there? Oh, yesterday I went on my bike ride. My first bike ride in a while, since I showed you guys the video of me and Jamez going to the park. But I think I'm going to start doing that a little bit more consistently because that felt good. I slept really good as well. But I just felt good throughout the rest of the day, it seemed like. But at the end of my bike ride, as I was coming home, I got a call from Pennsylvania. And I was like, let me make sure I pick this phone call up. It sure enough was disability. They had some questions about how many hours I work at Kohl's, how many hours I work at Amazon. And, I told them. They said, how much do you make per hour? I told them. And anyway, she said, okay, I'm going to make sure I submit your application today. Sure enough, a little bit later, I checked and it was declined for non-medical reasons. So I have to wait for the letter to come to see what that's about. But in the back of my head, I'm like, Candace, you're not smart. This is what I've said to myself. You're not smart. Why did you send in the medical forms, everything that you printed out, that thick wad of paper, and not make copies of it? Because, of course, I'm going to appeal it. And have a reconsideration or appeal. But I'm like, if I appeal it, will they have that same wad of paper for medical reasons later on? Or do I have to resubmit it? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get an attorney involved. I don't know. But I did get declined so far for my disability. And I kind of figured that. But I didn't think it was going to be for non-medical reasons. So obviously it probably has something to do with how much I'm making. But I don't make that much. Like, one of the things that when I applied, I'm like, I only made $980 something. Let's see. Because I applied June 10th. Outside of YouTube, which is like, outside of YouTube, not including YouTube money, just from income, I made $985.94. Now, I know good and well that's not enough money for them to say I don't qualify. I know they can't say that. But they're not taking, because she's like, do you have your pay stub by you? I'm like, no. I'm like, I could pull it up on my phone though and give you the information you need. So there's probably something I may have to submit, some, show how much I'm making. She said, how long have you been working at Amazon for? I'm like, I've been working there since November. Well, I've been working there longer, but from Amazon's standpoint, I've been working there since November, since that little issue of them firing me and then me getting my job back. But I told her, I said, I work at least the 3 minimum that I have to work, the 3 shifts I have to work per month. So she said, how much do you work per week? I said, let's say I work 1 shift per week at 4 hours per shift. She said, okay. And then she said, how about at Kohl's? I said, that's around 20 hours per week at $10 an hour. And she's like, okay, all right. But from what I hear, a lot of people get denied on the first step, whether it's on the medical side or the non-medical side. It doesn't matter. Am I going to get an attorney involved? I may. But first, I just want to see what they say, because it may just be some things I could submit to them, like pay stub. Because she said, do you have your pay stubs by you? Like, even this past week, I called in 2 days. So I only worked 2 days out of my 20 hours that I was supposed to work. So I'm only going to be bringing home $100. So, like I told her, I said, it varies. It does vary. You're in retail. You are not on a set schedule. So, but I told her it's like a maximum of 20 hours per week, which is usually like more like a maximum of 25. But they're starting to not, they got a lot more people hired at the store. So how do I feel about it? I don't feel bad, y'all. Because really, do I want to be on disability? No, I don't. I'd rather be working, making my own money, making an influx of money, being able to pay off this car like I want to, be able to do things like I want to, and not be on such a income restriction. But if I don't get better, what's the point of me trying to do these little jobs here and there? And then on top of that, it's kind of frustrating because you can't make too much money, then you don't have Medicaid, and then you have to pay out of pocket for health care, which I wouldn't really have to pay out of pocket for health care if I'm not making that much money. There's like, not a stipend, but there's like, they give you so much credits, so it can be basically free. But still, I'd rather get free medical. I'd rather get everything free right now while I'm trying to work on getting better. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. But if I can get disability in the meantime, do I want to stay on disability forever? No, I just want to get better. I just want to be better consistently. And right now, that's not it. But I just wanted to update y'all. The girls are over here. Somebody wanted proof of life, so give me a second. All right, Melissa. This is your proof of life. We got Honey and Luna. Luna. Oh, okay, there she go. Do you see the girls? Yes. So yeah, they're well. y'all crack me up sometimes. I will say that we've been doing a lot of eating out. I just been in this mood, like I just don't want to sit down. And is it called restlessness? Like when I sit down, I don't want to do anything. So it's lack of motivation for anything. It's hard. It's really, really hard, y'all. And like I smile and I laugh, but it's like I want to cry. I want to scream so loud because I'm so frustrated at myself, so frustrated on how I feel. But you have to keep pressing forward, you know? I'm like, eventually things will work out. I know things will work out. I don't know if things will work out with disability. I don't know. I'm not relying on that. As I mentioned, originally I jokingly applied for disability, but thinking about it, I'm like, no, this is a serious matter. Like, Candace, you have an issue right now. You quit your full-time job And to even think about stepping back in a full-time job, girl, you got to get your depression under control. Because if you don't get your depression under control, you're not going to perform well. You're going to miss work with attendance, and all of this is like a domino effect, and then you'll end up losing your job. So yeah, y'all, I don't know. But yeah, this is just a little talk, and it's letting you know that, yeah, I was denied for disability. But once I get that letter, and I'll fill you guys in a little bit more on that. But it's going to be a process. I know it's going to be a process. I know people said it takes them a couple years, like 1-2 years to get approved. So I'm for it. You know, I'm for the process. But at the same time, if I can get better, and I know I can be better consistently, I don't want to be on Medicaid. I don't want to be on Social Security. I just want a full-time job, take care of myself. Once Jamez graduates, go down part-time, move into a smaller place if he happens to move out, and just live a simple life like I've been doing. Nothing different. But right now, it's just hard to make ends meet without having savings. I'm so fortunate, so fortunate to have the savings that I had. And wow, I don't see how people can do it and not have any income coming in for those 1 or 2 years while they're fighting to get income in. I have read things where people, I'm like, I don't have any income, and I'm just fighting. I'm waiting, and that has to be hard. But I know I can't do that because I have somebody relying on me. But I'm fortunate that I am still able to work, but I can't work a full-time job. That's just, no. A full-time job is not for Candace right now, because she can't even work her part-time job and be okay. So I washed my hair, y'all. Hopefully it looks nice and clean. Yeah. Luna's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.